Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. With me, Get Daved. We're in business. Tinkered with, we'll just blitz through this and I'll tell you my sob story. I tinkered with a bunch of the settings. I'm emulating using EPSXE now. I think I did the emulator PSX for my FF7 Let's Play. Just not really a fan of the Steam version. I'd say PS4 is your best option now. But they don't have that for FF8, to my knowledge. This is just explaining that we can attach magic to our different stats if our GFs have the ability to link it to a stat. Usually each GF can only junction to like maybe 3 of your stats, like HP, Strength, Vitality, but not the other 2. So you need multiple GFs to get all of your stats triggered. Anyway, better magic gives you better stats. And it sort of follows a theme, like Shell, for example, reflects or reduces magic damage. That's really good for your magic defense if you junction it to your magic defense. Not so great for your strength. Anyway, so we're doing the EPSXE emulator, and it's required a lot of finessing, but I think we finally got it. So our exam here, these are the faculty members, they're awful. So our goal is to go get another Guardian Force, a GF, and you get graded based on how close to your estimate you hit. It doesn't actually matter how long you take. So we're gonna go for 10, and hope all goes well. And I did not heal up before that, so clock's ticking, but let's just... fill up the tank. Alright. Hope we don't need those 13 seconds. You have to nail within like 10 seconds for the best results. That's fine. I quite like this song. I like Quistis. Alright, we've actually done pretty well for not having any encounters until now. I forget if you need to escape the cave. Now's not really a great time to be drawing magic. I think someone in here has Blizzard. You'll note none of the enemies we've encountered so far have Blizzard. It's there for us to find. Oh yeah, those bats are like the weakest enemies in the entire game. Okay, Shiva learned Boost, which means I can button mash. I'll check it out. Fire found. Can we do anything to increase stats? Like we might be able to get another single point, yeah. That's not really going to matter. If you have higher magic, it makes you better at drawing, though, which is pretty handy. And again, we're on a time limit here, so I will include some of these. Bombs can be a potential source of trouble. Yeah, I wish I had one. The scan animation is actually super cool. Yep, we're just attacking. So sometimes bombs will explode. The graphics are a little blurry for me, but I assure you, they're blurry in a different way normally, so we'll experiment with this for one video, and you let me know what you think. Yeah, I think I generally like it. So we might actually be stuck here eating up all of our time fighting bombs. It's gotta kill him. There we go. I don't want to summon Shiva until you all get a chance to appreciate it. Yeah, they only have fire. We're not really under leveled. Those guys just, whoops, those guys just have relatively high amount of HP. Unlike some Final Fantasy games, I'm sure you've noticed, the enemies are taking like 3 to 5 hits to kill. Even more if I miss my gunblade strikes, which is really embarrassing. In FF7, like you're one-shotting basically every enemy from the start, and then they don't really get stronger for a little bit, so a little interesting tidbit that they actually start relatively strong here. Well, you threw me off, Squall, but these guys have no HP anyway. And one perk about the gunblade, it's really, really accurate. Just something to remember for later. Bombs card. We can do triple triad with that. Uh-oh. It's okay, we got lots of time. Okay, these guys actually have Blizzard. That's what that is, so I'm gonna try picking up just a few. Particularly on Squall. I don't remember these guys having a ton of HP. And again, I'm not going to make you watch me draw 100 spells or anything like that. But we're loading up on the ammo we're going to use in this coming fight. Perfect. There we are. Well, thanks. Cypher, incidentally, is a year older than everyone else in the class. Yeah, let's do it. Just... whatever. Yeah, Cypher failed his seat exam last year. I'm really nervous I'm gonna miss my deadline here. I should have increased the battle speed, that would help right about now. Okay, it's going to be important to have this information. I just need the number. 1068, okay. There we go. And shame on me for taking so long. Feel the tension with me. Place your bets now. Okay? Am I gonna make it on time or not? 1,000 get Dave points if you're correct, minus 1,000 if you're wrong. And if I needed those 12 seconds from the start, I'm really gonna freak out. We're at about $1.50. Okay, so what you do is you hold select. I got boost, remember. And I can button mash, and it's going to turn into having an X through it, and that means it's time to stop. So this is the percentage damage we're going to do over the base. If you mash well, you can usually get around 150 on these ones. Okay, we're at about 400. I think we're tracking all right. Oh, roll. There's his big attack. Pretty good damage from it. Also, everyone have 283 Get Dave points in celebration of this lovely coincidence. Okay, that's 4 of them. Did I beat him? No. Nowhere near. Okay, come on, big mashing. There's a little graphical glitch, but it's worth it. So I can't quite go full power on the button mashing. Oh, wow. It is random when the X appears. And I have definitely lost track of how many hit points he has. But we gotta be getting close. Actually, no, we'll do it without math. What's it ever done for us? Okay. I'm a little tempted to do another scan. The animation will be faster this time. I'm pretty sure we just have to... Okay, no, we did it. And yeah, I'm not sure where the cutoff is for the timer. We don't have time to talk about those menus right now. More tutorials! Okay, so now she's explaining you can junction more than just your stats. You can junction everything. They actually, like, junction people in this game. Don't worry about it, though. So, how it works is we can take elemental magic and junction it to our weapon, for example, so we could have fire attacks, or our armor so we could have fire resistance. So that's all they're saying, and it's not linear, so something could add 50% to your elemental attack, but it might add 100% to your elemental defense, which would mean you take no damage from it. You can keep going past 100% to get healing from that element instead. And there'll be a little asterisk, and that'll show how much of the element you absorb. I don't think you can go past plus 100%. Or like 100% healing. You can't recover more damage than the weapon or the magic attack has power. Yeah, and don't auto junction. Alright, we finished with a minute to spare. That's actually kind of bad. I mean, it's okay, but I think to get the highest possible rating on this test, you need like 5 seconds left, or under 10 seconds, something like that. Alright, a little bit less time pressure now. I'm just gonna run. Alright, forget how to run. It could be the controllers mapped incorrectly. So there you saw a critical hit from Quistis. It does double damage from her, but again, it's pretty rare for that to happen. It's tied to whatever her crit percentage is, which is usually, for most characters, is quite low. So Squall overall is way better just taking his meager bonuses, and he can't get normal crits. Thank you for asking. Relatively soon, we're gonna have the encounter half ability, so there'll be a lot less, or a lot fewer random encounters, and we'll get, that'll eventually evolve into encounter none. Alright, we just got a Junction Ifrit, because he's missing out on potential stat bursts. Sure, we got one extra strength point anyway. Let's just see what everyone's learning now. They also level up. This is like the default thing that they always try to select. It's actually a pretty terrible ability though. Like strength junctioning is way more useful. So if we get strength plus 20%, that'll unlock strength plus 40%, and then that will unlock strength plus 1 at every level up. Your character's stats do go up according to a predetermined table every time they level up, but this will stack on top of it, and it greatly exceeds their natural level ups, so it's really important to try to line everything up. double check the control mapping being exactly how I wanted it. Oh yeah, one quick note. So, some of these abilities are for teaching. Oh, well that's useless. We'd be better off refining magic from that. High compatibility with a GF just means that you can summon it faster. The compatibility goes all the way up to 1,000, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Oh, we're so close to freedom. Then we can walk back to the garden. So, fun fact, I'll share it with you now. This actually has been super difficult to get recording. And we'll still be doing a little bit of fidgeting with settings and all that. I used to be more in the opinion of, you know, I get the settings the way I like them. I'll have scan lines, thank you very much, but I'm a bit more democratic about it all now. So let me know what sorts of aesthetics you like. I definitely want the UI on for battle, though. I think that could get really stressful. I probably could do it, though. There's enough, like, audio cues and stuff. There'd be mistakes for sure, but... You get random encounters based on, I think, step count in this game, and in most Final Fantasy games, the number of steps you get until your next fight is determined at the end of a battle. But there's usually a quirk to skip it that require like a lot of knowledge of the game's programming and how it handles random numbers. There's also usually some sort of catch, like the step count. It cycles really quickly if you go through a forest, so you're going to get more encounters in the forest, and less if you're on the road, kind of in the middle if you're in the field. Yada yada yada. Shortcut through the forest might not have been a shortcut. And again, a lot of people would make the case that we shouldn't be fighting these battles, but I'm not going to worry about that sort of stat optimization too much right now. Welcome home! On second thought, let's not go home. 'Tis a silly place. And right back in. I thought I would be able to talk to Quistis, so I tried talking to her. Everybody, take a get Dave point for that too. Okay, yeah, now I can talk to her. One more tutorial. This is just explaining how learning abilities works. Yeah, and they have levels. I would say it's not that important to worry about their level overall. I don't know, they're fine. What you really care about is their AP and the abilities they can give you, though. By and large, any fight where you want the GF to be tanking damage for you, you're probably going to be okay with them getting one-shotted. Like, if that's how closely you need to manage health, and if they're gonna get one-shotted, it doesn't matter how many hit points they have. It drives me crazy that they have different abilities equipped in the tutorial than they do in your inventory. I get that maybe someone could have grinded all of the abilities, and so they can't just go off of what's there, because they have to explain how you could gain new abilities, but it'd be really nice to have Strength Junction on Shiva, basically. Yeah, and this is just saying you can specify what the ability points go towards. Also, 160 for Elemental Attack Junction. That's a ridiculous overpay. I generally don't like to rely on Elemental Attack Junctioning because there's a good chance, you know, let's say I'm in an area with a lot of fire enemies. Okay, I could put ice on my weapon and That'd be really nice. The only problem is maybe there's randomly going to be one ice enemy I encounter in there or in the next area and I forget to turn it off, and then my attacks will heal them. And that's a really bad situation to be in. Alright, we're ready to write our final exam now. I think that's pretty terrible preparation. I guess he's gonna be in the zone, maybe. Hello, friendly doorkeeper. Seeing a lot of kids die. Wonderful place this is, sending 17-year-olds into war zones. We'll keep going. We gotta go to the dormitory, which I, of course, remember where that is. We can actually fast travel there, too. This is Squall's room. Conveniently, everything's in a row. That is his gunblade case, and that lion on a knife sort of symbol. That's Griever. There we go. Also note the jacket on the wall changed. Alright, this is his Seed trainee uniform. No, we'll get the ball rolling first. I have save states. I fear nothing. Oh, well, yeah, you don't have to feel bad about not making it then. Well, they got some test anxiety, and they're not even writing it. The pass rate on the Seed exam is fairly low, just so you know. And not everyone will pass. Zell dinked. Great attitude. And he's got a Mike Tyson tattoo. Fun fact. They had a separate motion capture artist just for the flip. It comes with screen tear. Yeah, they're both pumped to be working together. Actually, I think he was legitimately excited to be working with Zell. Don't worry about it. Zell has a really good limit break. We haven't seen any limit breaks yet, so worry not. There will be plenty of that later. He's got a scar too. No, he doesn't. Yep, none of your business is what he says when he actually feels attacked. Yay! And his entourage, Raijin and Fujin. And I don't really get how they're the disciplinary committee. I guess they're like hall monitors, just policing the other students. Yeah, she ain't taking any of your crap. It's ambiguous what the list is. I don't really know. You can sort of guess, but work together as a team. All right, we got a good leader, everyone. Alright. And the headmaster of Hogwarts. A lot of people thought he looked like Robin Williams. I didn't really see it, but I guess the Harry Potter specs do something for it. Yay! And might I add, you're all minors. We've conditioned you to be up for it. Yeah, it's a practical exam, like we're going into a real war zone now. So every team is going to have its own assignment, and our job is to do ours, and you are getting graded by the game, and it's going to be, I mean, not insurmountable if we do poorly, but you want to do well. Let's get a move on. Then my collection will be complete. Into the least elegant car of all time. We're just driving to the town of Balamb. You do a little bit of car driving in the game, not a ton though. This is not how he is before tests. We'll see it. I like that they have little moments like this where the characters just get an opportunity to be characters. Seeing how they all cope with tension. Squall's sort of trying to get into the zone. Zell's got a lot of nervous energy. Chicken wuss. The best burn ever. Remember, we saw her briefly. We meet again, Squall. I mean, I don't not see things from his point of view. Alright, everyone. Next time, we learn how to drive. I should really write this stuff down. Alright, bad start. Next time, we write the exam. I'll see you there, everyone.